This dashcam video was recorded in Nuevo Laredo, Mexico. In the early morning of January 3rd, 2020, a man and his wife had just crossed the border into the country. Soon after, they encountered a situation where cars were stopped at a traffic light, blocking the road, and several people were gathered nearby. As the driver approached the car in the middle lane, he attempted to pass through as signaled by the people outside. However, his path was suddenly blocked by a pickup truck that appeared from around the corner. The individuals outside the vehicle started banging on the driver's windows and trying to open the door handles.
It's the cartel. Yeah. That?
These individuals were affiliated with a foreign cartel and were determined to stop the vehicle. Nevertheless, the skilled maneuvers of the driver allowed him to quickly evade the blocking vehicles and escape in the opposite direction. Such groups are notorious for setting up roadblocks in various areas with the intention of stealing passing trucks for various purposes, as well as robbing unsuspecting drivers of their wallets, cell phones, and other valuables. Numerous reports of stolen items, including cars, were filed that morning. James Shaw Jr. was a self-proclaimed car enthusiast who owned a Subaru Forester and often went for pleasure rides around California. On January 4th, 2015, he was driving on Angeles Crest Highway, a scenic road that traverses the San Gabriel Mountains in Los Angeles County. As one of the highest elevated roads in Southern California, the highway posed unique challenges. Approaching two tunnels, James recalled accelerating as the echo of the exhaust sounded better. However, he was unaware of a sharp turn immediately after the second tunnel. He was going too fast to navigate the turn, resulting in a loss of control. His car skidded towards the edge, but fortunately, a drain pipe protruding from the slope caught his vehicle, preventing it from plummeting down the mountain, which likely would have been fatal. Remarkably, James emerged from the crash unscathed. He turned off the engine and carefully climbed out onto the drain pipe, then made his way back up to the road to call for help. A covered tow truck later retrieved the totaled car. 1 year later, James shared the dashcam footage online, acknowledging his mistake and hoping others would learn from it. He candidly admitted that he had not been fully attentive and had mistakenly assumed that the road continued straight after the second tunnel. This video was captured by the dashcam on June 2nd, 2022 in Australia. The driver of the vehicle had both front-facing and rear-facing cameras installed. Around 5 p.m., while waiting at a red light to turn left, a Mercedes pulled up behind the driver's vehicle in the rear-facing camera. Suddenly, the driver's side door of the Mercedes swung open, and a man holding a metal object started approaching the vehicle. But before we get into that scary part of the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this video and want to see more like this one. Luckily, the driver noticed the door opening in the rear-view mirror and was able to react quickly. He had to swerve off the road and drive through a patch of grass, cutting off 3 cars in front of him to escape. The man with the Mercedes was left standing in the middle of the road. The driver who uploaded the footage is unsure of the man's intentions. It's possible that the Mercedes was cut off by the driver earlier on the road, but no evidence of this was found in the footage. The man could have been attempting to rob the driver, or worse. But it's impossible to know for sure. On August 1st, 2021, a forest fire named the Antelope Fire broke out in California due to lightning. In the following days and weeks, the fire spread rapidly. This footage was taken at 1 in the morning on September 10th. The truck seen in the video was one of the many fire trucks sent out that night to contain the fire. They were driving on a road close to the fire, but due to the changing direction of the wind, they were quickly overtaken by the flames.
I mean, this was all fine when we were driving down here 2 hours ago. But I guess when it got away from us back there, it went a little bit deeper interior and just...
244, engine 1671, keep driving as fast as you can, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to go. This guy's driving slow, but we need to get the f*** out of here. Drive. Drive, bro. Holy.
Engine 334, 1671, where are you? Are you in section 14 yet?
Go.
Hey, 334 is turning
Go,
around,
dude.
the other way.
This guy needs to
Heading
drive.
north? We're gonna start heading south.
Oh.
Hey, we're backing up. We're cut off and heading north out of... Copy that. Yeah, we're just gonna turn around.
Turning around is not an option.
The road ahead of them was engulfed by fire, and so was the road behind them. They were forced to find an alternate path off the road in order to escape the flames.
Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh. Go, 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 go. Holy.
Hey, you guys pull back.
Road, yep. Get on the road. Oh. Come on. Get on that road.
I'm trying.
Oh. That road. Yeah,
Help! I'm down, man. Stop! I'm down.
oh my God.
Stop! Let me in. Let me...
Oh,
Lost people.
oh, dude. Go, 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 go. Go. Holy, dude. Oh my God.
After navigating through the intense situation, they reached a clearing and managed to make it out of the fire. Unfortunately, some of the other trucks were not as fortunate and sustained significant damage. However, all the firefighters escaped without injury, except for one driver who suffered burns to his hands. It wasn't until October 15th that the fire was finally fully contained. The dashcam footage was captured from a pickup truck in Chile as the driver was entering a highway on-ramp. The vehicle in front suddenly braked, coming to a complete stop, and two individuals exited the car, one of them armed with what appeared to be a gun. The driver initially attempted to reverse, but was obstructed by a car behind, leaving no option but to move forward. The pickup truck pushed past the attacker's vehicle and onto the highway, despite the attacker's futile attempt to engage the brakes. The video was provided to the police to identify the assailants, and it was subsequently shared online. Days later, the true owner of the stolen vehicle recognized it in the video, leading the police to believe that the attackers were attempting to steal the pickup. This scary incident occurred in Canada, north of Toronto, during May of 2021. The disturbing dashcam footage depicts a vehicle traveling on the road when a plane swiftly passes in front of it. The aircraft narrowly avoids colliding with the vehicle and subsequently crash lands in the tall grass across the street, resulting in damage to its nose and wings. The plane was occupied by an instructor and a student at the time. who were engaged in a touch-and-go maneuver, a training exercise involving landing on the runway, decelerating, and then accelerating for an immediate takeoff. This exercise is typically employed to practice multiple takeoffs and landings in a condensed time frame. However, on this occasion, the plane failed to regain sufficient altitude during the subsequent takeoff attempt, resulting in it hurtling across the road and crashing. Thankfully, there were no injuries sustained by anyone on the ground, and both the instructor and the student escaped major harm. This dashcam footage was recorded in May of 2020, shown as the vehicle driving in heavy rain and strong winds. The area had been experiencing severe storms for several weeks. As the driver presses on, power lines ahead begin to topple, with one of them collapsing and bringing down multiple others, causing explosions upon hitting the wet ground. Debris and cables are scattered across the highway. A motorcyclist from the opposite direction is seen stopping and fleeing on foot into a field to avoid the wires, followed by the driver with the dash cam, who also takes a similar evasive action by driving off the road onto a nearby dirt path. With power lines still exploding in the distance, it remains unknown if there are any injuries in this incident.